Hello, ladies.
Hello, hello.
Greetings. B, can you hear? I didn't even see if I could hear because I didn't hear when she came in.
Oh, I didn't hear either.
B, if you can hear us, you might want to drop down and then drop back in. Okay, yes, she did.
Turn
We'll
it.
wait for her to come back in. Uh, Thank you, everybody that's joining our live today. We have a really good subject. We're talking about breaking generational curses. And just a FYI, I was typing so fast when I made my thumbnail and put spell curses wrong. I will go back and change that and switch out the thumbnail. It'll still say the same thing, but I mean, it'll still be the same picture and stuff. I'll just switch the letters around. I spelled it wrong, and I do apologize for that. But as soon as here's B here. To go here. B, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. You guys couldn't hear me the first time?
Uh-uh.
No.
But
Oh,
we hear you
Lord.
now.
I always have technical difficulties. I was just talking away. I was answering and everything. I was like,
Oh,
you
see.
guys couldn't hear me. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Oh,
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
okay. Yeah, I'm
But I
here.
do
I'm
have
here. Hey,
Okay.
ladies.
Your picture
How was
was on
everybody's
there
day
first.
today?
It was. I just didn't put it back. I'm going to put it back now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How was
Yeah.
everybody's day today?
It was a busy
Interesting.
day. It was a busy day.
Busy day. Busy day. Okay, I
Mhm.
got a lot of things, a few things that I want to address in it. I got a couple of videos that I want to put up of this mother and daughter. Um,
Man, that's
it's
an
very
interesting
It's
story.
really a I don't want to say good story, but it's definitely something to talk about.
yeah.
Yeah, lots of stuff packed in
It's
that
to
story.
me when I heard the story, to me it was like a prime example of what a generational curse looked like. Even though they're all around us, but you know what I'm saying? Like this right here kind of put it in your face for real. Um so we'll get into what we're talking about if everybody that's seen the thumbnail. Of course I spell curses wrong on the thumbnail and you just now seeing it. But I'll go back and change that like I said a few minutes ago. Before we get started,
Well, we don't need no Aquila the bees coming after us. We know, we know.
we know.
Aquila the bee, back off. We got it, we got it. Aquila the bee.
Okay. But first, before we get started, I want to say everything that we are saying in this video is alleged. Um, it's our own personal opinion. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So, with that being said, get that out the way. The story that we're talking about is a mother and a daughter, and I feel like both of them have had some really back from the mother's mother, which I didn't. We're not really gonna go that far back, but just know that the mother's mother got pregnant with her at age 15. So the mother's mother was a young mother, and so, but it's strange because the mother of the mother, the young lady's name is Tania, and which is the Nova is the daughter's name, mother. The 15-year-old Tania's mom that got pregnant with her at 15, she and the father went to prison. She was a single mother at that age, but she still took care of her daughter. So I'm trying to figure out where Tania went wrong at because she
Was that her only child?
that she doesn't talk about having brothers and sisters. So I don't know. I don't know if Tania is the only child, but she was saying that she didn't like how the stepfather treated the mom. The stepfather never did anything against her. It was how she treated the mom. But the mom still had a structured household. But she felt like I don't know if y'all, if when you listen to the story, as far as do you feel like the mom did anything wrong to her, or what was you getting out of it as far as Tania's mom, not Tania,
I
not
heard her say her mom was a boss too, so I don't know what that meant.
She
Unless
said her mom was a boss, and she also said that her mom was strict. So it kind of went
yeah,
back and forth. It didn't sound, she didn't bring out anything to me that was overly alarming. I mean, nobody has the rule book to motherhood. So
right,
it didn't sound like she was doing anything too alarming that I could hear, but she didn't talk
yeah,
much about it either.
yeah.
Now,
She
but you
just did.
did hear what she said about her dad.
Yes, her dad was in and
Oh
out of
my,
prison.
right. But did you hear he wanted to have sex with her?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. And I think she was seeking that love from her dad and decided once he got out of prison, she was gonna give it a shot to go live with him. And he, yeah, wanted to have sex with her, and she ran. Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Jeez.
But she was saying that, had she let him, it would have messed her up mentally. But I think even just the thought of him wanting to affected her. You know what I'm saying? In some way, affected her. But I'm gonna get started with Candy dropped down. I don't know what happened. Oh, here she is.
With you.
Yeah,
And you had to like on the spare of the moment. Luckily for her in this case, she actually had some experience with how to deal with N words because otherwise, I mean, she knew how to handle them to make sure it doesn't happen.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She definitely, even though Tania took the route to run away at 15, her mama had her at 15. She ran away at 15. And I don't know how old she was when she had her first child because she doesn't say that. She does have 5 kids altogether, 4 girls and a boy.
Yeah. Now,
But
how old is the one the one that's in the street? Is she currently 13 right now? I didn't ever hear
so
that.
I think she is currently 13 because on the video,
Yeah, it was a month ago.
it was a month ago. So I think she is currently 13. And I
Okay.
honestly think she started selling herself before age 13 because she just turned 13. I don't know when her birthday was, but it's this clip when I showed a video of her mom celebrating her birthday for her. Well, took her to get her nails done and stuff like that. But so I
Well, she
think she,
said she had been on her own for the past 2 years, right?
no, she
Or did
said her
somebody?
mom lost custody of her 2 years ago. So she said in the video, she told the man that she had left in May. What's this, a month ago from now? So she told him she had been on the streets selling herself since May. So I don't know. But I'm finna share my screen and I'll start with this video of that amazing grace is the channel. So those of you who's watching, please go and support Amazing Grace channel. It's a small channel, but she really did good on he or she. I don't know if it's a he or she. Really did good um on the this video. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me do this. And here we are here. Okay. So yes, please, if it's anybody watching the video, please go out and support this. I'm gonna put start play, and I don't know who this letter is from. I know it says my something on here. I don't know who the letter is from. I don't know if it's to herself or from one of her siblings or what. But let me push play.
Me too. Wanna turn up and bread me too.
You know what? So I asked her when we came back to LA. I said, "So, 13. So, what are you trying to do? What's your life?"
Nigga just kicked me out. Nigga just got kicked out. I don't give a fuck though. I'm gonna keep pushing. That homies.
I'm gonna pause it right there. So I think that letter was. I think she read that letter like when she got out of jail, and her mom picked her up. So from my understanding, she hadn't turned 13 yet, so she had been run away. From what it seemed like the mother saying, "You about to turn 13, so what are you gonna do?" So, and now she's saying that her mom kicked her out right before the 4th of July. So July. So she this would make sense. So she said she had started telling the guy that she had started selling herself when she was 14. I mean, in May, June, July. I guess she went back home and then the mama put her out again. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, because the way I took it, she was kind of in and out of the mom's house.
Yeah,
Because remember,
yeah,
there was a time, and I think it was after she had gotten out of jail. There was a time where remember the mom said she called, it's in that second, the most recent video. She called and the girl had broke up, busted up all the TVs at home, but said, I'm going to
yeah,
get some more money. Like that seemed like a stint where she may have been back in the house.
yeah. She was back in the house, but what would make her want to tear up? I don't. The mom didn't go into why she did it or nothing. She just said that she got a call that
I
she was
think
tearing
she's
up.
angry because she feels like the mom don't care.
Yeah, that's true too. And then she wanted to be free. She wanted to. She didn't want to have rules either. She didn't want the mom to look through her phone. She didn't want structure, but she came from structure when she stayed with the her grandparents. So I don't know. I'm push play here.
On 4th of July. Nigga could get shot.
Like, if the little girl hit you up and asked you, said, I'm hungry, my mama won't let me go home. Was I wrong for sending her a cash app?
Anyway, so she just causes all these problems.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Now this grown man says the little girl called him because her mom put her out and she was hungry and he sent her a cash app. Now I don't know if that's just a random guy she knows or what, but a 13-year-old shouldn't have your phone number or anything to even contact you.
I just don't know why the state can't do something to intervene. She's 13.
But I did see on one video, be that she was in custody of the state and she ran away. So it's quite a few videos out here of her that people have done. She's actually done interviews with somebody else in a young guy that's a YouTuber, and I think that's where she said it on his channel that she ran away from. So she runs away from wherever she is at, unless they
But she
lock her
said
up.
in the video she wanted to go home, but they just think she's lying now. Nobody believes her.
Yeah, not even her dad, because once she gets there, but you'll see, like in this, is it this video? I want to say it's this video that I'm playing now that she does go home a lot and then she leaves, and then her and her mom is having a conversation about, you are letting up on me with less rules, but I mean, you 13,
Right.
girl, you no. This picture.
Not in school right now?
She don't want to go to school. She do not want to go to school. This girl cannot, even when I had it for her birthday. Bro, you have to be at home for at least 2 days for me to even check you in. Then the way she just abruptly just comes, it'll be the weekend, and then she'll get a few days.
13, 14-year-old should be in school.
Yeah, that should be in school, and she does not want to go. It's like I'll drag her to school, but all she gonna do is cause problems.
Fetch your fish, drink.
Now this guy right here is Crip C. This is the mom's ex-boyfriend. Before I push play again here.
MacDoll's on fentanyl. That's why MacDoll was getting so scrawny. She's on drugs. She also scammed me out of all the OnlyFans money. A real fucking snake.
So he's saying that the mom is on fentanyl, and that's why she lost weight.
Tania,
video,
he's saying Tania's on fentanyl. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know who
You
he was.
said, wait, you said that's her ex-boyfriend?
This is Maxie. So the video that
C-Mac.
she has on C-Mac or however his name is Chris Max. Girl, I'm spelling stuff wrong, saying people name backwards. C-Mac. This is C-Mac.
So that's the one she had just broke up with.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is him.
Found this girl at the Slots and Swap meet.
She's not listening.
Yeah, she wants a full set.
Oh my God, why are you recording? What's wrong?
Happy birthday, baby.
And her daughter out there on the motherfucking corner. You don't care nothing about your daughter, nigga. And you wonder why she came out, how the fuck she came out, nigga.
Everybody on her about her daughter being on a blade. So what she want to do is make it seem like it's somebody else did that and not her. Like
What I have done as a mother is kind of like be too lenient with her, or nice, because she's me. I see innocent, pretty, cute face. I'm like, oh, baby. But then when she be doing all what she doing, I don't be right there. Like,
Let me pause it right there. So what do y'all feel about the Mac? Is it Maxie Candy?
C-Mac, I think.
C-Mac, okay. Why do I keep wanting to say Maxie?
I have no idea. I've never heard of the guy. Never heard of him.
I've never heard of him either.
Saying in the second video that she had just broke up with him because he was talking about her daughter being on the strip.
Yeah. So what do y'all feel about them questioning her motherhood?
Oh, man. I believe she has a lot to do with the way her daughter is. Her daughter is like her.
Yeah.
Well, she said that in one of the videos. She said that, that she's me.
The daughter also said too that she shouldn't have never gone back with her mother. She should stay where the son was.
But
with the grandma thing.
She went to jail when she went with her grandma. She went back with her grandma. She went to jail because she physically assaulted her grandma. That's why she ended up in jail. So, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that the little girl is not saying. You know what I'm saying? But I think when she went back to the grandma, she had already had a taste of the wildness and she didn't want that structure. So she really wanted to be out in the street. She wanted that.
I thought she was saying when the little boy stayed, then that she should have stayed too. But she punched the grandma.
Yep, she ended up going to jail. She ended up going to jail. And so
I just think she's out of control and can't nobody grab a hold of her until she's tired.
Yeah. And that's why I said in the title about, what I put on Facebook about taking the village back from the villains. Because yes, the mom does hold accountable, has to be accountable for how she mothers her child. And that's what people need to understand. And she said, I tell my daughter, don't do this or don't do that. But what people get it mixed up at is You can talk all you want to, but if the way you live don't line up with the way you speak, then it's going right over their head. A child is more apt to mimic or go after what they see. Like, I see you out here doing this. I see you making money, and that's what I want to do. I don't see you getting hurt from it. I don't see, you know what I'm saying? So we are creatures by example. You got to know that whether you in their presence or out of their presence, you still setting an example for your child. And you could tell them all day long, if they hear you cussing or smoking weed or drinking or doing whatever, don't do it. But they hear you do it and they see you do it, so they're gonna do it. They more apt to do what they see you doing than to not do what you're saying for them not to do. So as parents, that needs to
Be
be understood.
be dropped.
She did. It's the stream you're acting up. If it's somebody in the people in the comments that might have a want to have something to talk about or any questions or want to put their input in it, you can in the chats, or after we play these two videos, I'll drop the link and maybe somebody might want to come up and talk about the situation. And let's wait for B to come back in. But what you feel about as far as parenting, uh, do what I say, not
I
as I do.
feel like some kids gonna do what they want to do regardless. But in this situation, I think she's mimicking the mother, getting money.
Yeah,
Because she even said it's all about money, but she also says she has to survive out here. The only thing that she does not have is a roof over her head.
yeah, and because she's 13, B is back in. And because she's 13, she it ain't like she can go like get a hotel room, or you know what I'm saying? She making the money, but it ain't like she can go get a room or rent an apartment or do this and that because
Yeah,
she's
she's
too
very
young.
restricted. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, they were chasing her off the strip too because of her age.
I was getting ready to say, do
Yeah.
y'all really think that she's actually having sex with the grown people? They're really doing it?
She said she
Oh
was.
yeah. And
Yeah, she
it's
said
gonna
she
be some.
was.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've even seen one video where the video was titled that she lives at a 50-year-old Trick's house or whatever. But he attacked her while she was on
Allegedly.
live. Huh?
I said allegedly. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I said in the beginning everything was alleged, but on the video she's actually being attacked by somebody. It don't show their face though, but it just show her. You can hear her being attacked. Hey,
I thought she said it wasn't
big.
her in the video. She said that's not me in that
Hey, Big
video getting
Blueberry
attacked.
Boots. How are you tonight?
That is
Hey,
her.
Big Blue.
Mm.
I saw
She
that
said it
video. That
wasn't
is her.
her getting attacked.
I don't know what instance she was talking about, but I know the video I saw. She was holding the camera. She was holding her phone or whatever camera she was holding. She was on live and she was going back and forth with a male in the background, and he hit her or knocked the phone out or something. Then she got back on after the incident happened and talking about it. Let's see. She said, "Yeah, just getting out of work." Blue, I don't know if you've heard this story about the mother and the daughter, and the 13-year-old daughter is out selling herself on the streets. The mother she considers herself like a sugar mama
A sugar
and not
baby.
a sugar baby.
A
Lord
sugar
Jesus.
baby.
Yeah, sugar baby. And she high dollar, I guess.
But the mother did start out as a
Yeah,
prostitute.
yeah. She said she was
But she
selling her
says she's
stuff.
always done it classy. She never had a pimp.
That's what she said. And
Well, the
that's what
daughter
make
doesn't have a pimp either. She
either.
doesn't want one.
And that's why when he asked the daughter about the mama being the P word, the daughter was like, "Is she? Is that what she
Yes,
said?" But
she didn't know.
she knew because why else would she not want a pimp at the age 13? That's because she knows her she learned from her mama because in the beginning she says, "I'm this way because of my mother. She showed me some things." So I don't know if the mother like personally showed her some things or she just saw
I
what the mother
think
was doing.
I think the mother saw that she was doing it and just tried to put her on game. Like, if you gonna be doing it, be watch out for this or this or this type
No,
of.
I don't want to believe that, ma'am. You think she actually had this conversation with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the 13-year-old was gonna do it anyway. So if she's saying she got it from her mama, she also said she should have never went back to her mom because that's
Hey,
when
break
she,
room.
hey, break room,
Yay!
kiss the gift. But yeah,
Thank
she
you for dropping. Yeah, so this
I
right
believe
here,
her mom taught her how to look for or try to have discernment. Is you see she's always praying. She said, I don't trust
Yeah,
anybody. The only person I trust is God.
yeah,
yeah,
that's what she
yeah,
said.
that's what she said. Let me push play here. Let
Okay,
me
break
update
room.
the I'm gonna update break room and BBBB. But this story is about a mother and a daughter. The daughter is 13 years old. She was a chronic runaway. She's selling herself. The mother ran away at 15 and started working the streets and stuff. But the mother considers herself now a sugar baby to where she doesn't, she don't have a pimp. She don't always sleep with guys, but she knows how to get her money and she deals with guys that have,
Highly
yeah,
recognized in the community
yeah,
type guys, and
yeah,
says she has at least 10 of them at a time,
yes.
and she don't pay no
So
bills, and she don't buy any cars.
yeah,
Yeah,
but she can't, get a hold of her 13-year-old daughter, and the
and
daughter is
she has four other children that we don't know their ages.
yeah. I don't know when she had the first one, and I don't know. I want to
But
say
the
this
thing
13-year-old
is,
is the
she
oldest.
has. I think the son is the oldest, but she has four girls and just one
Four
boy.
girls. Yeah, yeah,
So
yep. So I'm gonna push play. We just listening at a video of.
When I moved with my mom, my whole life just like changed. And what I mean by change, I mean like my mom, she showed me different stuff.
She called me and I'm like, oh, babe, the soft white underbelly video is out. She like, Mom, what? I'm like, yeah. She like, so you gave consent to him? I said, yeah, you did the video. She like, so you gave him consent? I'm like, yeah. She like, did you see it? I said, yep. I never even recorded you. Oh God, I never recorded what you just said. I listened to you before I turned it on. But yeah, you basically said, what you just say? It was like when you in the house, you be itching to go outside because of what?
Because I know what I could do. I know that I could go get my money and all that. But that's not good because I still want to be with my sisters.
You see how she says when she outside, she know what she doing. And Blue, she said nobody has custody of her, but she said the mom lost custody of her 2 years ago. When they do get her in custody or in a foster home or wherever, she runs away. So she's like a chronic runaway. She is adjusted to the street life, uh, making that fast money, and so she is. Yeah, she says she don't have no. She can't get enrolled in school or any of that. Let's see, who has her? Nobody has they according to another video, she just she go from one trick house to the next trick house or a friend's house, or she said whoever is nice that night. to take her
So,
in.
nobody has
Yeah,
custody of her.
yeah. And so, but you see here, she's in the car with her mom. Her mom, I think on here, I don't want to get it mixed up, but I think is when she, no, I don't know if this is when her mom picked her up from jail or not. But you hear she says in here, like, I go out on the streets because I know what I'm doing, but then I want to be with my sisters. So she wants to be a child, but then again, she wants to be an adult. Is what I was getting from it.
I think
In here.
she wants the money, and she does not want to follow the rules in the house, but she misses being at home.
Yeah, she misses that. She says she loves her siblings. How you feel, B, about it?
I mean, I actually feel sorry for her. I mean, to a degree. I mean, I'm sure she does miss her siblings. I mean, but I couldn't never figure out what's the big deal? Why can't she stay at her mama's house? Why did the mama lose custody?
Because she
So
keeps getting in trouble. She keeps getting in trouble.
yeah, so
And
she said
she runs away from the mother's house. When the mother go gets her, she says she's there for like 2 days, and then she's gone again.
So then she doesn't want to be there.
well, she also said on the interview that when her mom lost custody of her 2 years ago is because of she abused her. But what happened was in another video, she admitted that she lied about that situation, but because didn't want to be there. So she lied about the abuse
Ugh,
situation, about the mom abusing her, and that's how the
that's
custody
how the mom ended up losing
losing
custody.
custody. But the mom still has custody of the other. Well, she got three girls at home. The son lives in Texas with the grandparents.
I mean, you never ever want to give up on your babies. I get it. Um, so I'm just
Yeah.
thinking that, I mean, if they could work something out, but I don't know. I mean, is she just gonna? I don't know. If do we
They
believe that
both
the
are
mom still
saying,
have 10? Does the mom do her sugar babying at the house with the 10 people? I don't know.
I
Not
think
that I.
she goes
She
out.
goes to them. Okay.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
said that she has a babysitter when she goes out.
Oh,
She has.
gotcha. Yep. Yep. She did say
Mhm.
that. So, I mean, I don't know.
But
Counselor.
she
We need
said
a
on
counselor
that the
for real.
daughter said that her mom didn't go out. Remember
Yeah,
in the
that's what the
video,
daughter
she said my
said.
mom
But
does not go out. She said to clubs, but I wonder if they know where she's going because she may have pretended like she didn't know the mom was the p word.
yeah, yeah,
So
I
where
think
did
it's
they
all
think she was
pretend.
going? On dates?
It's
Well, the
just
mom at
she
that, well,
knows.
nowadays the mom is actually looking at it as dates. You heard, I mean, she's not looking at it as, this is her life. This is what she does. I don't know. I just think maybe, a counselor I didn't hear any mention of any type of psychiatric. I think that all of them need to, like, bad. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as, because the mom
Huh?
has gone through a whole lot, like a whole lot. And has she recovered? Who knows? I don't know.
Well,
No,
the
she's
mom
not.
does not want to stop because that's the way she makes her money. She's never had to work. She's never had to worry about
Well, I'm
anything.
not saying
Yeah.
to stop that. I mean, if she's sugar babying and not bringing the people to the house, I mean, to each their own. Do you, boo? I'm just saying if she
But
wanted to
as
repair
long
with
as
her daughter,
as long as she's doing it, the daughter's gonna want to do it.
but that was my reason for asking. Does the daughter even know that she's doing it
Yeah, she
still?
knows. She knows that she's
Oh,
doing it.
okay.
But my thing is the mother said that she didn't want to do it no more. She wanted her own business. She's trying to venture off and start her own business. She said, I'm getting older and I don't want to do this
And
for.
at this age, I think I don't know how long ago that video was, but she was 35. The mother with
Yeah,
the four kids.
5.
Well, Yeah, four girls and a boy.
and one boy. Yeah.
And if
So
this one is the oldest, then yeah, she had them all young.
yeah, she did. But I think she said the youngest girl is
Four, I
4,
think she said.
4 years old. So I don't know how old the other kids are. I just know this one is 13. The youngest one is 4. So let me push play here.
And this
Hold on.
C Mac guy is not a baby daddy, right? He just the ex
No,
boyfriend.
She
that's
said
the
she
ex.
only had two baby daddies out of the five, so
Yeah,
babies.
and one of them was really abusive to her physically.
What about with me?
Yeah, with you too.
But like, is it a certain reason how I act? Keep it real, because I ain't gonna edit it out. How I act is the reason why you want to leave.
Sometimes, like when you be like, not like that, but like when you bringing up school, like no. And then when you bring up old stuff, I don't like that. That man, that's the only thing.
That's it.
hmm That's it. And when you like, you don't
So
like
what?
going through my phone no more, so that's not even nothing, right?
So I basically let you just make the
Yeah,
choice.
you let me
And
do.
what?
Yeah, you gave me more leeway now.
But I,
So you hear that conversation like the mother.
Yeah.
But what man? What she said? Don't bring up that man. Somebody did something to her. She never said who either.
Are you talking
But
about the
some
girl,
the
the
daughter.
little girl, the daughter? I think it was a John or however. Uh, so on other videos, the girl went and was living with this 50-year-old. So I think that's who she's referring to in this video.
Mm.
Is the 50-year-old that the girl, the one down the video where
Mm.
I said that somebody attacked her, apparent supposedly according to the title. It never shows him, but you can hear somebody in the back, a male in the background. And you guys, I found like a few videos on Instagram. I think it's so many accounts, and some of them are probably fake. And I said I wasn't putting those up here because, for one, she's a minor, and
Yeah, I
to
saw those too.
yeah, it is. It broke my heart to even see that, like what
Yeah.
she's wearing and what she's doing. It is just like, you know what I'm saying. I said I can't put these up on the
She
channel.
and when
I
that's
wouldn't even
also
want
she
to.
said she makes money on the internet selling sex videos.
Yeah,
On the OnlyFans, I think.
but how
Mm.
do people? How? Oh, this is what I don't understand. You got all of this information out here. Well, it's been a month in since that video has came out, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen now because I want to say by now all of her social media stuff should have been shut down completely. Just through the company, through Instagram or TikTok or Facebook
But
or
she
OnlyFans.
she probably using different names because Nova's not her real name. Nova's is her street walking name. She says
Yeah,
she uses that because it means star,
yeah,
but that's not her real name.
yeah. That's not. But on those Instagram pages, it's that Nova Wova something like that. I think that's the name of it, and I mean, they see that it's her, so I don't understand why. And you should see the stuff she has on and what she's doing in those videos. Like they should be taken down. And so that's what I don't get. Like that's child pornography all day long.
I think
And
she
then
says
she's
she
selling
tells
sex
people
videos.
she's 16. She says she ran into a hi Kimberly. She ran into a man that she told she was 16, and he kept saying no. Tell me you're younger than that. Tell me you're younger than that. And she
Yeah,
kept telling him she was 16. and she called him a weirdo. She was like, it's a lot of
Wow.
weirdos out here. He wanted her to be younger, but in
Wow.
all actuality, she really was. She's 13.
Yeah, yeah. She said that he even asked her about some if she had friends that was 10. Didn't I don't know if I heard didn't she say that,
I
Candy?
missed
Yeah,
that part.
he asked her if she had any uh friends that were 9 or 10. I was like, oh my goodness. But she did say it's a lot of weirdos out there in the
Yeah,
street.
she said
So
there's a lot of weirdos.
I watched this show called To Catch a Predator, and yeah, they be looking for little girls. They really do. It's
Uh-huh.
so sad.
Yeah. Yeah, 16. I couldn't catch on to it. I said 26. What? Yeah, 16. You right. That's the same thing I said. 16 don't
16
make it
don't, but
better.
he wanted younger than that. That's scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna push play here.
I don't like what you just don't let me leave. Like you be like stay or you can't go this. You have to ask me. You be talking about you be standing in front of the door like. Okay, so you gonna get it together though, but we gotta figure out what
I'm gonna just let this
Okay.
video finish playing.
I can't
on
hear
Think-
what she's saying. Really.
online school. Yeah,
I
I
think it's
said you
just
could get a pink iPad, go on online school, be on some fly stuff, and he said, yeah, that sounds cool. So you could at least do that. Mm. All right, bet. Bet. And goes, listen to this part, you guys. My daughter then goes, Mom, I was lying in that interview. I lied so much about you, Mom. I'm like, oh,
okay. I'm finna pause it right here. So this right here it says I don't know if you guys can see that, but this right here I guess is her page or whatnot, and they finna play some screen some stuff that the mom put up on her page, and this stuff I do not agree with at all. But here, let me see. I'm gonna pause it between each one so you guys can read it. This is stuff that her mom says. Let's see. Attention to cry for help BS is an old, outdated. Uh, let's see. She said, wait. She said, hold on.
That was the mom just talking, Berry Blue. The little girl's 13.
Yeah,
She's got her hair slicked down.
yeah. The little girl was the one that had the hair stick down. The other one is the mom.
What
Yeah.
does that say, Miss Love? I can't see it.
So it
Can you
says,
make it
yeah,
bigger?
all that. Let's see if I can make it bigger. No, I can't. I don't want to mess up the video. So it says, all that she wants your attention, cry for help BS is an old, outdated excuse, and it's more about other people than what I want. So she's pleasing them, not me. She wants attention from them because this can't possibly attention you want from your mom showing your body online. I don't care who does it. Why you? And then here's another one. So this right here is a one her mom posted uh, her results from her having a STD. It says you can let's see, you can resend me and I can resend you. You want to act my age? Let's switch. Me act 14. So this right here is her results of she tested positive for chlamydia and bacteria vaginosis, and it says you have been recommended and subscribed the necessary so little I can see it treatment. It says please call us, gave a number, and then in the description box the mom says that she left it the prescription at home. I think that's what it's saying down there. And this is right here is people, in her inbox telling her, go get your baby. This says, I'm about to pray hard tonight. I don't want no sympathy. Don't pray. Don't care. I'm going to move on. I'm blocking anyone who brings Nova up on my page. This little wench lucky she was blessed with a mom like me. Don't say you love me.
Oh,
Don't say you love me, little girl. Keep your fake love. Um,
Whoa.
yeah, this right here, the mom posted this, and I didn't know she had until I saw this two different color eyes. I don't know if that's a contact or just, but I saw a little bit in the other video of another color eye. It says, sad you tried to run to a family member who don't F with your mama. Let's see. And then let's go here.
B drop.
Okay. So the mama was posting that on her social media page. Now, what mother? That's what I didn't agree with. Mom, why
She
are
didn't
you
have a
doing
way to
that?
contact her. Look, the girl is out in the streets.
No, but she posted her on her her results. She knew the little girl knew she had chlamydia and stuff, and she had the prescription. She told the mama. The mama told her she left her prescription on the refrigerator,
She's
so she
probably
already
trying to
knew.
make her get out the streets and go come back home. If she pushes the the tricks away, then the little girl will go back home.
Yeah, yeah. That was basically what she was saying too. That she wanted to warn people. Uh, oh Lord, that the mom at this point, I think when I saw that, I was like, she's desperate and she's trying. But you know what I'm saying? I think she was just going about it the wrong way.
Well,
I
a
don't.
lot of people know that she's 13, so like she said,
Hmm.
when she's on that strip, they run her away.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Barry Boots, push play.
I can only talk for 5 minutes. Hey, what's up, baby? Mom, so you still like want to do that? What you was talking about? What? Which is what? Put me in jail when I go back to LA. That's what you need, baby. That'll save your life. I said put you on house arrest. We could start with that. You said that they said you had to do some time. We're gonna see tomorrow what the judge say. You been in there for how long? Like 3 days. Okay. She said that if he didn't want to come get me, they was gonna put me on a plane to go back out there. Go back out there. And then who said that? The black lady that you had talked to, I think. She had blonde hair. Wow, girl, you always act like you miss me so much. Let me see your face. Oh, crack my back. Oh, crack it. Oh, yes, my baby. Oh, I miss you so much. You miss me? Yes, Mom. Stop recording. Nope. It's a reality show now. Hold on. We gotta get out of here. Police is on me. And I'm like, when she gets released, then what? I'm still going to do my channel. I'm still going to focus on all of my kids. I'm still going to be the mother that I am. I'm still going to be the boss that I am. I'm still going to be beautiful. And I'm still going to be a child of God, period. What do we have here? A liar, a manipulator, a cheater. All she come to do is steal, I don't know about kill, but destroy, take, lie. Ooh, this one right here, baby, will sit here and say
Oh
God
God,
told her
she
to do
said.
it. This one
You
right
see
here,
the
baby, and
caption?
say the devil told her to do it. This one right here.
Say it again.
The caption.
Can't.
Runaway
Yep.
minor 304 burning, missing again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is she in jail now again?
baby. Well,
Right there, I don't know if she's in jail or if she is in like a well, like a, you know what I'm saying, like a foster care.
Of juvenile detention?
Mm-hmm. And because wherever she was, so if this is when she was out of jail, it could be jail, I don't know. But she ended up running away from the foster system.
will sell you the fuck out. Okay? Will lie about her whole everything, her whole existence, her whole life. Had a whole interview talking about who knows what. And I felt so bad for her because I'm like, damn, maybe you should be a storyteller, a director, an actress, something. But instead, you rather be a 304 runaway and say, my mommy don't care about me. Cry behind closed doors and lie in public.
And, not a lot of people know this, only a few people, but I'm gonna share it. He's like, listen, I'd rather you fuck me than fuck any nigga on the street. So I look like this some Jerry Springer time shit. So what is he about to do? Like, is he about to try me? Mind you, he just got out of jail for manslaughter. So my mind and my intuition is telling me go along with it because if you don't, he's gonna rape you. So I'm like, so what are you saying? Like, you want me to have sex with you? My dad said, yeah.
So that's the mother, and that was when her dad got out of prison asking her for sex. But that little girl is hurting. That 13-year-old is hurting. And it breaks my heart. And what people fail to realize, like the mother, is when we talking about generational curses, you break those curses by changing your behavior, how you live it. You can't live a certain way in front of your kids and expect for them not to live that way or go down the wrong path. You setting up an example for them. I don't care what you tell them out of your mouth. What you're saying, what you're doing doesn't line up with what you're saying. And you cursing your kids. And you got three other
Maybe you
daughters.
should play the mom's video.
Yeah, the mom. It's another video. I'm gonna play that the mom is addressing the daughter going on this when she did that interview with the guy. But how do y'all feel about the little girl crying and the behavior? I honestly think the little girl wants structure, but I don't know.
I don't, because if the little boy is still with the grandparents, then
Hmm.
she could also been with the grandparents.
Yeah,
If
she
she
could be.
wasn't up, like she's cutting up. If
She's
you
cutting up.
her, she's gonna run away. I mean, she don't want to be. She wants to be in the streets.
Yeah, she wants to be in the streets.
The only thing that she's probably crying for and everything is because she's not old enough to be in the streets, so she can't get
Yeah,
a place and do all the stuff that grown people do. But she wants to be grown.
she wants to be grown. She do. I've seen other videos of her. Yeah, she wants to be about that life. She definitely
Because
do.
she found the money in it. On the video, all she's saying is, yeah, the money. I want the money. But the mom was also saying that it's for the money. I'm out here for the money. I'm getting money. I don't have to work. I don't have to do
Yeah,
anything. It would be hard for me to take care of my 5 kids that are 9 to 5. And I think the little girl said that her dad was a pimp.
yeah. The little girl did. Her mom said the little girl said the daddy was a pimp, but the mom says in this video that I'm gonna play that the daddy does care about the daughter, but she don't want
Yeah.
help from the daddy either. So, but my thing is the mother. Gosh,
She
and I'm
said
so
she
afraid
called the
this girl.
dad to come pick her up, and he said, "No, I'm not dealing with your mess." And she said, "No, I'm for real, Dad. Come pick me up. Come pick me up." And he said, "No, I'm not dealing with your mess." So she said, um, her mother or her father didn't care.
Yeah, because before, well, according to the mom, before when the daddy did try, and the daddy said that he'll give her whatever she wants, she rejected it. So that could be why he's saying I ain't dealing with it. I don't know.
I think 'cause she's cutting up and she's out here in these streets,
Mhm.
and every time they go get her, she run away again. So he like, "No, I'm not dealing with you. Stay out there."
Yep, I'm gonna play this mom. It says addressing the video that her daughter did.
And my name is Tania, and I did a soft white underbelly video. It went viral, and it kind of went viral because a lot of people didn't know that that was my get down. Like, that's what I did, and like that I went through those things in my life. So, meanwhile, in that time, my daughter was 13 years old and she was running away at the time, and she is a chronic runaway. So, while being ran away, she started to see my videos circulate, and she decided that she wanted to get a video done herself. So, she then got into the arms of Mark, and that is crazy because my intuition was already saying, like, my daughter is going to want to do this because I was seeing, the patterns of her and what she was doing and just running away and all of that stuff. And she ended up on Figueroa Street. So everybody knows that my daughter was prostituting. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. The internet hates it. We all think that it's so creepy that Mark decided to interview her and without my consent. So people are thinking like, how is the video out? FYI, disclaimer, I was not there. I was not present when my daughter did the video. So since we know that, we could go to the next thing. So remember, my intuition was itching like, let me just let Mark know not to interview her because I had called him one time just out the blue, and I was like, yeah, Mark, I'm looking for extra money. Da, da, da. I wasn't per se asking him for money, but I was just like asking, like, do you know any opportunities? Like you do film, like I do too. Like, what's up? So I was just networking. And he was like, "Oh, I hear that your daughter is on the street. If you want extra money, go find her so I can interview her." So I was like, "You want me to recruit my own daughter? Like, guy, creep. This is already bad enough that she's ran away. So if I find her, I'm not gonna bring her to you." So I was like, "And you better not interview her." So that's why it's so crazy how he interviewed her, because he told me on that phone call like, "Oh no, I wouldn't put out anything without your consent." He goes, "Oh no, I wouldn't put out anything without your consent." That was the key word, consent, because he knew he was going to try to get a hold of my daughter. But, and that would be easy, for him to find her because it's prostitutes and people that he work with that recruit other girls. So they could just go find her, like, "Oh, you want to have an interview?" Da, da, da. So, um, I just couldn't believe it. He ended up getting in touch with my daughter. I was on live one day, and so while on live on Instagram, somebody said in the comments like, "Oh, wait till your daughter dropped that soft white underbelly interview though." So I'm thinking like, "Oh, one of her little friends is chiming in and they're popping it that she did the interview." And I knew it. I knew that's why I told him don't interview her, because why would you suggest me to find her just to give me some money? You should be just
Okay, Candy had dropped down. That's why I paused it.
I was still there,
But
but
you
it
see that?
StreamYard kicked me off.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, this is the mama addressing the daughter did that interview initially without her consent, but the guy hadn't put it up there. The mom eventually ended up consenting to it, but she was upset because he sought out to interview her 13-year-old daughter. But I'm gonna finish playing it because it's some
So
creepy
the
stuff.
mom's not making any money doing what she was doing anymore.
Yeah, she making money still, but I guess she wanted extra money because they got paid to do this video, and also that particular the guy that did the video, they do like they do cat what is that, GoFundMe's, right? And the GoFundMe is allegedly for to help people, because if you go to they page, it's you're gonna see countless of stories. I mean, these stories are just heartbreaking that this guy does on his channel. But I clicked on the one cash app. I mean, not cash app. The one GoFundMe, and it was to raise $50,000, and that was with the little girl. You know what I mean? And they raised 45,000 on that particular GoFundMe. And so in the description where they do the GoFundMe, they're saying that it's for to help people to get housing and this and that. The GoFundMe is for not just for the little girl, but for all the people that he does interviews for. Some of the people are homeless, they on the streets, and I guess he uses that money to help them. He also uses that money to pay them for their interviews and different things like that. So, and so he pays her, but I'm gonna play this so you can finish hearing it.
On GP, oh, this is a girl, you care about it so much, right? Like you have all these GoFundMe's and all these things going on, whatever the case may be. But like, my daughter is really, really young, and this is out of the norm. And here you go interviewing her. But it gets worse. Crazy, right? So it gets worse because when I seen that comment on my live, I started saying, oh, if he put out a video of her, he's going to get sued. Next thing you know, he's texting me the next morning. Hey, Tania, I want to do a follow-up video. So that's how I ended up doing my follow-up video. But then he flips the script and he's then going to say, but we're going to put out the follow-up video, but then we're going to also put out your daughter's video too. I said, yeah, I heard that you interviewed her. Oh, yeah, but I'm not going to put it out. And I paid her a lot of money. I'm like, I bet you did. So I said, let me just think about that. So 2 weeks went by, and I really be waiting. I be making people wait. Like, I don't make decisions real fast no more because I used to do that and it didn't work. I'm like, okay, let me wait. He ended up hitting me up again. Are you still interested? Are you still interested? I didn't say nothing. He hit me up again. Are you interested? I said, you know what? Yeah. Because it was so much going on with my daughter. She was online popping Percocets. She was just like really just going ham like how she does. Like she slowed down a little bit and she started posting online crazy stuff again. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna sign off that interview so that people
No, Barry Boots, she hasn't sued him, but I think she's still thinking about it, even though she did sign consent for him to release the video. I think she's still seeking legal counsel to why he decided to interview her in the first place.
people could see that she got interviewed at 13 years old by this man, period, point blank. And I need her to see, look what you did. And no shame in your game because you did it, but this is why you have to be careful because now he has a digital imprint of you talking about being 13 on the blade. And I hate it, right? This is where it gets worse. My daughter right now is incarcerated, so let me just speed it up. She's incarcerated, she's in jail, and basically she called me and I'm like, oh babe, the soft white underbelly video is out. She like, mom, what? I'm like, yeah. She like, so you gave consent to him? I said, yeah, you did the video. She like, so you gave him consent? I'm like, yeah. She like, did you see it? I said, yep. Mind you, I didn't even see it yet. I didn't even see it yet because when I signed it off and I did my follow-up video, I didn't even look at hers because I didn't want to get heartbroken. I've been going through this for a little minute now and I couldn't do it. So when I seen it online, I'm like, no, he didn't let her get interviewed in that bra like that. I was just so disturbed. I couldn't even look because I don't see her like that. When she's on Fig, I don't see her. I see what she posts online and I barely see it because I don't want to look and I'll just make another missing report. But it was heartbreaking. And so my daughter then goes, listen to this part, you guys. My daughter then goes, Mom, I was lying in that interview. I lied so much about you, Mom. I'm like, oh. She said, I lied so much about you, Mom. And I said, girl, why was you lying? Because I know that she lies. But I'm like, why was you lying? Because I didn't want to show no emotion of being mad because then she was going to shut down. You know how kids are, they don't express themselves when you're mad now. So I'm just keeping it cool. So I'm like, girl, I'm like, yeah, that's why the internet is going crazy, on me because of the things that you do, girl. You just be lying. I know. She like, and Mom, guess what? Listen to this. And he gave me 300, but he gave me 200 more because he told me if I want more, wear something more revealing. So that's why she wore that top. His request. He gave her more.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, they're saying I need to be in jail. What? I wasn't there. And if I wouldn't have gave consent, nobody wouldn't have known that he recorded my daughter. Period, point blank. It would have been in the archives. So people saying, oh, but you could sue him. You could still sue. What was you doing? Interviewing a young girl without her parent with her nipples showing, then took it off YouTube, put it back up, blurred it out. Just so sloppy. You get what I'm saying? And I've been doing a lot of research, which I should have done. Child, ain't nobody about to do no experiment on me or my daughter. In Jesus' name, period. I speak into the universe. I'm very powerful, okay? I am, and my daughter is not about to be in you guys' cults. It's not going to happen like that. Now, I thought that maybe, you can recommend some help because people be having resources. You interview all these people, you have all these subscribers. I mean, duh. I'm the one that's more like skeptical on is it going to work or is it going to make my baby worse? Because it's my baby at the end of the day. It's my child. I'm the mama. And I said what I said. Period. So, y'all get on my nerves. If you guys have any legal advice, if you guys have any pointers or whatever, because I know y'all like to chew me out, but there is people out there that, wants to help and really understands what I'm going through. Really understands what I'm going through. It's somebody out there that really understands what I'm going through, man. And somebody who, you know, is not really judging me. I'm a young mom. I love my child. Whatever I'm doing, I do not recommend for her to do. She's not supposed to be doing that. Does she lie? Yes, she do. Do I chew her out? No, I don't. I just had a video call with her. We just had court today. She's supposed to get released tomorrow. All of these things. It's so many things, you guys. It's so many things. And I'm like, when she gets released, then what? I'm still going to do my channel. I'm still going to focus on all of my kids. I'm still going to be the mother that I am. I'm still going to be the boss that I am. I'm still going to be beautiful. And I'm still going to be a child of God, period. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. But you know what? South White Underbelly, y'all, we are on to something because this ain't right. Y'all just got me plastered everywhere. I see me on blog popping me up. Y'all try to make me defamation of character. I am stressed out, period, because of this situation. And I need legal freaking help. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Ooh,
crazy.
child.
I think the mom was just focused on money.
Mostly money.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all caught it in that other video when the daughter told her to take the camera off, and she said, "It's we a reality show now." Because whoever recorded it, it was recorded low, so you couldn't see it. So now I think the mom is making money off of it as well. So um, I don't know, and I was wondering why they recorded that girl like that, with her breast exposed like that at 13 years old, and then you had it up there the first time they said with the nipples showing, and then took it down and blurred out the nipple part and put it back up. That's child pornography, if you ask me, allegedly. So I don't know. I just thought
It
it was
really
really,
is.
yeah. But I also heard what the mom said too, where again goes back to what I said when she said, I don't want my daughter to do what I do. But what do you what do you expect if you're
Well,
doing it?
if you go back, the mom's a finesser. She already said it. If she can
Yeah,
finesse dudes, she can finesse try to finesse. She gonna try to finesse anybody, and that's
yeah,
what she's doing. Because if you don't want your daughter doing it, at what point are you gonna stop doing it
yeah,
and show her different?
yeah. It's sad because we have so many young girls out here, and I tell you, I had a lesson um, of a situation in that occurred in my life to where the Lord had to hold me accountable because I know I shared about my brother being murdered. It's been 22 years now, and so back then, I my prayer was that God, you're gonna have to help me because I hate him, and I know I can't serve you and hate him. So he didn't take a dollar from me. He took my brother's life. So you're gonna have to help me forgive this man. So when the trial finally came up, and I don't know if you've ever been in a courtroom where a person has been put on trial for first degree murder, their whole life is on the stand from probably the time they come out the mother's womb to the day of the events. But he had been to our house several times for dinner and, friends with my brother or whatnot. But how the Lord changed my heart was this was a young man who the father wasn't in the home. His mother was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. She had to have people come in and, you know what I'm saying? People had helped her with her bills and stuff, but nobody was there to help her raise her son. So the villains in the village got him, and he got hooked on drugs. He also had schizophrenia. And so the Lord changed my perception by putting me accountable because of who I was supposed to be at that moment. I was supposed to be a woman of God. So when I see a young man or a young woman walking down the street, like that young lady, or a young man with his pants sagging, this, and that, and my first thing was, look at that thug, or this, and that. That's a shame. He this, and that. Da 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 da. Da. Instead of planting seeds, like the Lord had to hold me accountable. You are part of this same village that this young man grew up in, to where we have churches on all the, just as many churches on the corners as we have liquor stores. But you behind those four walls couldn't reach out to you are a young man. We When we see our children going down the wrong path, instead of us planting, and I'm speaking for me personally, instead of us planting seeds of righteous living and a different way to go, we allow the villains to get a hold of them and show them love. And they feel like, if you ever heard of a gangbanger say, you know what I'm saying, he connected with the gang because he felt like the gang showed him love that he was not getting at home, or she wasn't getting at home. So the Lord had to hold me accountable in order for me to forgive him. And that's why I say about us, and I just got to speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. When I see a young girl that's going down the wrong path, if the opportunity presents itself, I try to drop gems in their life. I try to encourage them. I try to, you know what I'm saying, shine light on the beauty that I see in them, because you just never know what a person is going through in their life, what they've been through in their life, or what's ahead of them in their life. And we, as men and women of God, have to do better. about the children, the young men and women in our village. We have to. I can only speak for myself when I say I hold myself. I had to be held accountable for being that one that talked down on the young man or the young girl. I did. And to the mothers and the fathers out there who feel like I can live a certain way in front of my kids, but I'm gonna tell you don't do what I'm doing. That's not raising them right. You have to be an example for your kids, and you have to be an example in and out of their presence. This is a prime example. The mama telling the daughter, "Don't do what I do," but the daughter go and do what I do. You can't expect them not to live that way. I mean, it's just human nature. We follow by example. We learn from what we see. We learn from what we see that goes on around us. So, and especially from the people that's more important to us, like our mother. The mother was away from them for a while, and she, you know what I'm saying? That the grandmother, no matter how much that little girl says that she wants to be at that grandma's house, she told that man that she wants to connect with her mother as well. So she has that desire to be with her mother, but she probably wants her mother to be a mother without having to go be a sugar mama too. So you know what I'm saying? And she said she learned from her mama. So that's, my personal take on we have to hold our own personal selves accountable. A lot of times we find ourselves pointing the finger at you're a bad mom, you're a bad dad, you're a bad this, and that, when we just need to play our part and not so much point fingers. You can hold people accountable, but our motives need to change for correction instead of humiliation. And I'm just speaking for myself. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. My daughter didn't straighten up till I did. Amen. That's right. You know what I'm saying? We have to we have to know that how we living in front of our kids play a major part. A major part. Yes, you do have some kids that's gonna go astray anyway, but we got to make sure we're doing our parts too. Do y'all have any, you know, B or Candy? Y'all wanted to talk about it or what you got out of it, or
Mm, I'm in agreement.
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree
B?
too.
Yeah, that like
I
that
think
was.
it's a sad situation that
Mm-hmm.
she's mimicking the mom, but she's doing, a little bit worse than what the mom did. But I'm sure the mom's mom, the grandma, you know, felt like she didn't have no control over her daughter, over the mom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was a young mother. She was still trying, and
Just a
the
ripple
daddy
effect,
was.
and
Yeah,
hope to God that the other three girls don't want to be like that.
yeah. Because now they got two examples.
Right. And
They
she
got the
gonna
mama
have
and
her
the big
hands
sister.
full.
Yeah,
But in the rift of that, she's still saying, you know, I'm gonna still do this, and I'm gonna still do this, and I'm still gonna be a boss. And I mean, you can't. What she say about the universe? She is the universe, or whatever she said like that. I mean, you're praying, but you also know what you're doing is wrong.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's true.
So
You
a
live.
little confused because if you don't want to stop and show her a better way and show her that you can live without doing that, then how is she gonna stop? This is
Yeah,
really
Mm,
all she knows.
well,
yeah,
it's because basically she doesn't see that now she's doing what the daughter is doing. She see hers as different right now. She said that.
Yeah,
But she started where the daughter is. So yeah, you got better at it. You picked ran into people that connected you to um bigger people. But
yeah,
she's starting from the bottom where you started. The
yeah,
only difference is the mom
Yeah.
was what, 15 when she started,
yeah. The
and the
mom was
daughter
15.
13. The you
I
know
think she was 12, to be honest. Shoot, because she had turned 13 on that video. So I think she was even younger than that. She probably was younger than 12. Who
it's
knows?
it's a generational curse, but the mom doesn't want to break it, so she can't expect for the daughter to want to break it.
Exactly. The mom is gonna have to look in the mirror and hold herself accountable, which is not what she's doing. And
And then she almost got herself in some trouble. I don't know where the mom's mother was when she was doing all the stuff that she was doing, going out the country and dealing with these. What she say? A prince. Who was she with in
this Arabian
Miami?
guy,
Yeah, that guy that she thought
An
was gonna
Arabian
kidnap her.
prince.
yeah.
So
So if y'all,
she kept going after the money. It was money, money, money. I can finesse these dudes. They gonna give me what I want. I'ma always get what I want. That was her mentality. And then the daughter got it. I'ma do what I want. I can get what I want. The daughter said the same thing in her interview.
yeah,
I
she
get
sure
what I
did.
want. The only thing I need is a roof over my head.
That's exactly what she said. And
The
she's too
mother's
young.
been to jail for it too.
Yeah.
So
I forgot, what did the mom say she went to jail for?
for fraud, going in the banks and doing something um with that has something to do with a bank. And then the daughter said it was fraud. So I mean she did go to jail. The daughter
But she
said
said
she
she had
went
all
to
kind of
jail
ways to get. She said she had all kind of ways to get money.
Yeah. The daughter said she gets money off social media and all that stuff, but I don't think she gets money off social media like that.
because they cutting her down. The mom is stopping her money. But the mom also has an Instagram. She's getting money off of social media too.
Yeah.
So the daughter is following in her footsteps. That's why she says she's just like me. So if she's just like you, put your brain in order and get it together and figure out how your mom could have stopped you if she wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Buried Booth. Yeah, the mom could have.
I mean,
This
she
story.
be able to figure out how she can stop her daughter because she was the same way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or could nobody have stopped you? Were you that deep into it so where nobody could have stopped you and still can't stop you because you're still doing it?
Still doing it. Even though she says she wants to get out, she wanted to get her own business or whatnot. She's still
I
doing it.
don't think the money is coming in like it was. And she does not have time because like she said, she can't travel and do everything she was doing. One, because she's getting older, and two is because she don't want to leave the state and leave her daughter on the streets.
Yeah.
So she can't make the money that she was making when she was going out hanging with P Diddy. And really, if you look at her Instagram, the mom has a beautiful, beautiful voice.
She
And
does. She
she sang
does.
on she said she was singing with YG. So she could have been in the music
Yes.
industry and blew up because her voice is beautiful. So I don't
She
know.
actually did.
She did what? B, did you hear her singing?
B is muted now.
Oh,
Her name is
Oh, sorry, I had you guys on mute. No, I didn't hear that.
her name is Tania. I'm gonna spell it
It's
in the
on Instagram is I love Tania, Tanea, and then it's underscore.
yeah.
If you go on Instagram, she has a beautiful voice,
She
and
really does.
I don't know who YG is. I've heard the name, but she could have really made it
She could have made
if
it,
she
and
would have stuck to it.
she also said she did a reality show, and I don't know what reality show the mom was on.
She was actually in the movie. She showed a clip of the movie on her Instagram page too. So the mom had her hands wrapped around the right type of money. She just chose to keep going with the other route.
Yeah, and I think by her daughter doing this, it kind of derailed her. But she does have an amazing voice. And then too, what really shocked me too was when she remembered when she said the guy came, um, and she almost got sex trafficked was her words, and they went to where did they go?
They
Was
was
it
in the prince's house. They were in, I think, Miami.
Miami?
And
That's
she
where it
and she
was.
said she was in the house with a lot of the reality TV stars. I think she said Love and Hip Hop or
Yes.
something like that. And the
And she
guy wanted them to go to Aruba or somewhere,
somewhere, yeah, Cuba or something.
and
And
he
said,
and they couldn't leave. He said they couldn't leave and go back home. They had been there. She had been there for a month,
yeah.
and she didn't want to go to Cuba or wherever.
And she
So
said that they went to Diddy's house, and she suspected that it was probably sex trafficking because she overheard. Now she didn't say she heard him say it to Diddy, but she just overheard him saying, "You can have anyone you want."
what's going on at Diddy's house?
Yeah, that's what she said. Now, allegedly, you can have anyone you want. She said when she heard that, she had to figure out a way
She
to get
said
out.
she said it was a lot of drugs and stuff there,
Yep.
and she didn't
Yeah.
do drugs. So the daughter says that somebody she was with was trying to give her shrooms and pills and stuff, and she didn't want them, but he stuck them in her purse. Now in that
Mhm.
other video, the C Mac dude said that the mom was on fentanyl.
Yep. And the mom said the daughter was doing perks.
Right. Allegedly. So
Allegedly.
we don't
So
know what's going on there.
I just pray, and I think this story is about to really come up a lot because it's starting to hit the YouTube streets kind of heavy. I saw a couple of interviews with the young girl. I think a lot of people are scared to touch on it as far as the little girl because she's so young. She's only 13 years old, probably 14 now. But well, no, that video was done a month ago. She was 13, so I don't know. But on that post, the mom said 14. So I mean, either way, she's still a minor. She hasn't been in school.
And
Uh,
I think it's the only reason it's major is because the mom was wrapped around such big people. So
hmm
they wondering, why her daughter is like this since and she tells her story. So now it's just out there that
yeah.
she was doing the same.
And supposedly her daddy is a
Is
allegedly has a big name.
is a pimp.
Yeah, but the mom, that's what the daughter said. The mama said on that second interview that her daddy is well known. And he might
In
be a
the
well known pimp, but
No, but she
she
said
said
that he was a
well known.
boxer or something, like a
no,
boxer.
her
That
dad, her
okay.
Oh
dad was a
yeah.
boxer, but the little girl's dad, when she said the
She
little
said
girl,
he was well known on the streets.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? We talking about the streets of LA, so
Well,
I
The
don't know. The daddy supposedly got a little
the
change
the,
too.
the little girl said somebody been taking her to Vegas because she been on the strip.
Yep, she's been selling herself on the strip at Vegas as well.
And then she
That's
goes
sad.
back and get on the blade, whatever the blade is. That's a strip in L.A.
Mhm. Now I was trying to figure out fig. What is? I was googling it. The fruit kept coming up, and then I had to type in is fig a place where people can meet to have the S
I
word.
never figured out what fig
I
was.
didn't know what that was either.
So what I came up with the
It's
one
an
site that
app.
yes, it
Yeah, it's
is
an
an
app.
app, and it's an app that people kind of hook up with. It is an app that people, they hook, they get the little
She
thing, and
said she
apparently
was
the mama
fine
took the
until
daughter.
she saw her on Fig doing videos or whatever. But the little girl said, she does sex tapes and shows videos of her actually in the act. And
Yeah,
that's how she makes her money. So that must be the Fig app that she's using to get that.
yeah, because it's supposedly, from what I was reading, it was a private. It's like a private app, so it must be well known, like in L.A. somewhere. This that was the first time I've heard of it. Watching their videos, but that goes to show you, man, you don't know about. Oh Lord, I thought OnlyFans was the only one that was like that.
And she said she had an OnlyFans page too, didn't she? The
I
little
don't know.
girl.
She
The mama
probably
said
did.
the little girl had one.
I don't know. She probably did. Lord help today. The little girl is. I just pray that she don't end up dead or getting something that she can never get rid of. That would be my fear as a mother. Too.
The
I would
fear
hate.
would be death because
Yeah,
it's just not safe out here.
it's not safe at all. And from the looks of it, she just out. I mean, she's like on the streets doing her thing. And now I don't know if she pick up people on the streets or on that app.
She said she was walking the blade.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
she's getting people off the street.
yeah. Well,
Walking the
and then
blade.
walking the blade, and then too, you on Vegas walking the strip. I better not see her little ass out there when I go.
And what you gonna make her do? Go home? She said go run away. I mean, ain't
But
too much the mama can do,
but she's
but
been plastered
stop
all over.
doing what she's doing and invest in. I mean, she could really invest in her singing career
She
if she
can.
wanted to do something good, and so the other three little girls won't be out here like that.
Yeah, she can. She definitely can. She got three more girls to worry about, and supposedly the son is doing good. Uh, I'm assuming because he wanted to stay down there with the grandparents. That's why that the girl did that. That the mama said she assaulted the grandmother because they don't want her down there. They let the boy stay down there because he doing what he's supposed to do.
Exactly.
She
And
done
if
stole
she's
from the grandma.
35, her parents got to be close to
Probably in their
60,
50s. Probably in their 50s.
50 to 60s. She
Because she
said the
said
grand. She said the grandma.
the great grands is in
Well,
their 70s.
yeah, so probably in the 50s,
Yeah.
but too old to
Um,
be chasing a 14-year-old to keep running away and think she's supposed to be out all night walking the strip.
yep, and she done already got bold enough to put hands on the grandma. So hey,
And she said the grandma had high blood pressure and she
mm-hmm.
just felt like she couldn't deal with it because she would make her blood pressure get high, which I mean,
Yeah,
I'm in agreement with that part,
yeah.
but
Because
that's
on another video, the mama, said that the daughter asked her, "Could you take me to the grandma's?" And she said, "Okay." She took her to the grandma's. The grandma said she cannot stay. And then she begged her, "Please, I don't know what else to do." She said within 24 hours, the grandma called her. And this is the girl's great grandma, the mother's grandmother, called her crying, saying that she took her phone, transferred $300 from her
Oh
cash,
yeah. Well, she said
all
she
that.
tried to use the credit card first, and that didn't go through for an Uber. So then she cashed out somebody the $300 that the grandma had on her cash app.
Yeah,
So I mean, who could deal with that besides the mother and the father?
yeah. And then you keep running away. She run away from everywhere she go. So she gonna either wake up or she gonna end up hurt.
What she didn't take from the mother is the mother said that she had nobody because I guess nobody wanted to deal with her either. She said they were jealous, but I don't know if that's the case. But nobody wanted to deal with her, so
Yeah,
she didn't have anybody to turn to. She couldn't go to the dad. He tried to sleep with her.
yeah,
And I guess her mom wasn't having it either. So she should have known if your mom wasn't finna deal with it, then you should have straightened up when you had these kids.
mm-hmm,
So your daughter wouldn't be put out there. Now she knows her daughter has nobody to run to because she blocked all her
yeah.
burned all her bridges.
And the daughter is not as smart about it as the mom was. The daughter just willy nilly and just I
Well,
don't know.
and the other thing too is that the daughter doesn't realize she's in a different era in time right now. It is
Yeah,
no joke out there. So what that mama was might have been able to get away with 20 years ago is not the same today.
no, it's not.
I mean, the mama's still doing it.
But she's
So,
not doing it to the degree, though, it sounds. She seriously think that she's a sugar baby. She's not calling herself the P word.
Yeah,
So she's just a kept woman at this point in her mind.
well, she needs to understand that the daughter really, really, really could be a sugar baby to
well,
these P words out here.
yeah,
No, the daughter cannot be a sugar baby by definition. Dr. Phil had this on one day. So a sugar baby would be that mama. She's in the sugar baby age. The daughter is should be in state custody.
exactly.
Yeah, the daughter should be in school somewhere.
Hmm. So I'm wondering, since all these videos aired, are they gonna pick that daughter up?
They would have to find her first or catch her.
All they got to do is go on the what they
She,
call it.
she, she's been back and forth. The mother says she had 8 missing child reports in 1 year. 8. So they're not going to take her serious.
Yeah,
And God forbid something happens to the little girl and she puts out a missing persons, another one, and they don't take it serious.
my thing is, since all this is coming out like this, I think it's more dangerous for the little girl because, for one, a
It
lot of people know her
definitely is.
age.
Like it definitely is.
Yep, a lot of people know her age now. She's more apt to get hurt by somebody because of her age, and they don't want to get the heat on them.
Well, the pimps are not, because she said the mother put pictures of the friends, aka what you call them, tricks, pictures out there and nobody wanted to be out there, so they kind of left her alone. Like the mama's running her friends out, and everybody knows on these strips that she's 13, so they running her off. She's not going to be able to make any money for long. Once they get wind that that's her on these apps,
Video. Mm-hmm.
they're going to close the app. She just probably keeps making them, but eventually she's going to get tired and hopefully go back home and sit down because they're blocking her everywhere she tries. Everything she tries to do, everybody knows her age now. Is out
Yeah,
there.
it's out there now. That's what makes me scared that somebody gonna hurt him. Because
Hopefully
these p
not.
words, these p words, they don't even care. They just
I
want to
don't
get their
know how
stuff.
she got away from the guy that was asking her to go get a 9 or 10 year old. She looks 13.
Yeah, yeah. She looks it. She looks 13. She does not look like somebody that's older than what she is. And for him to say that is disgusting. And I could only imagine some of the creeps that she's come around that she has encountered.
Yeah.
But any
But
final words?
Epstein had a whole island of young kids like her over there.
Yeah, the difference
It's a
between
lot.
her
It's
and
a
them young
lot of
kids.
them out here that
Yeah,
love kids. So if she was staying with a 50-year-old, what is a 50? That could be his grandbaby.
yeah, yeah. And you notice
Definitely
that every
grandbaby age.
yeah, and you
Right.
notice that every time he would ask her where she stayed, she would smile like, I really can't tell you. And so she was like, I say whoever wants to be nice.
So one of her people that any one of her people that wants to be nice.
And then
Anyone.
and on one video, the girl was saying that the older guy was her friend's grandfather. So I don't know. Allegedly, was her friend's grandfather.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So we
The
going
one that did something to her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They were saying it was her friend's grandfather. So I don't know. And I think he might have got upset because she was on live or something like that. So, and that's when the little altercation happened because she was on live when but the volume be so low you can barely hear. And then one time she was on it, another video I saw, she was talking really, really low. She was had the video talking, and then she had put it up to her mouth to whisper into the live so that he wouldn't hear her. And then when he was getting ready to leave, she said, "Are you finna leave?" And I guess he was like, "Yeah." And she was smoking a fat one on there, and
Who was the daughter?
the daughter, she was smoking a lefty. Yeah. So
Well, hopefully she's not on drugs, her or the mama, and they work it out
yeah,
because she needs to be at home and
I
in
don't know if
school.
if that Mac guy was telling the truth about her being on.
The Mac guy. C Mac or Maxie?
Girl, I'm a butcher his name either way. I'm trying to think of who he favors. You know who he favors? Tamar's ex-husband.
Oh, yeah. Sure does.
Mm-hmm.
A light skinned version with tats on his face.
Girl, he sure favor him. But yeah, I don't know if he was actually telling the truth about her being on fentanyl. He said that's how she lost that weight on fentanyl. she said she lost weight because she was stressed out about her daughter. So who knows? We'll see what becomes of this. Any final words, Candy or B?
What'd you say?
I have
Any final
none.
words that,
But
that you might have on it?
Nova,
Oh, wait a
go
minute.
home. Go home, Nova.
Oh, anything that it would say? Yeah, definitely go home. And maybe they should seek counseling because I can see how her going home, if she's acting like that, and it's going to be tough to keep the other kids in line. So some counseling, I think,
Yeah,
is in order.
some serious counseling. Cause then too, it's gonna be hard for the mama to even trust that she's not going to do
Well,
that.
the mom has to not do it. She's gonna
Yeah,
have to stop.
she gonna have to change her ways. She gonna have to change her ways. You
And they
can't.
both
She
sit
don't want to give
down.
up that money.
They both have turned to God, and that's who they only trust. So they don't have to sit down
Well, I had
and
to beg the difference on that one.
manifest that singing career or something different.
Cause
So
she
that
and I
they,
was like, with a voice like this, and you want, girl, you better get out there and sing.
she she kind of sound like Summer Walker, doesn't she?
She has a beautiful voice, and then on top of that, she has a. I think you could stream her song, and I can't think of the name of it. I'll have to go back to her page and see. She does have a song that's probably on like Apple or Amazon Prime or something like that, and it's a really nice song. So maybe she needs to really focus on her music career and try to, you
She
know,
said when she started, she wasn't getting any money. She wasn't getting paid, so that's why she went the other route. But if she would have held on, I believe she would have went far with her
yeah,
voice being the way it
yeah,
sounds.
yeah, because she does have a beautiful voice.
Or go to church and sing for the Lord, because her voice is beautiful. They need to both change, and she's gonna have to find a job or something.
Yeah. Well, she said she can't do no 9 to 5. Is what she said.
Because she said she wouldn't make enough to feed
To-
her and the 5 kids.
Yeah,
But if the kid, the daughter's daddy has money, then he should be helping her out. But she still, I mean, she's found men that's gonna take care of her, so I can't say she needs to work. But
she need
I,
to
I
work.
guess C-Mac had a bag,
I
because
don't know when he was
I
when they was
don't
talking
know.
about him. I was thinking, is he a celebrity or something that I ain't heard of? Then when
Oh,
I
he
saw him,
could
I was
be.
like, I ain't never seen this character. Who is this? When he said she on fit now, he looked like he on something.
I didn't want to say that, but he kind of does. But
Yeah, he do look like it
she
now.
said they might. They, I mean, the only reason they broke up is because he did that video and was talking about her
Her
daughter.
daughter.
But he was telling her, right, your daughter shouldn't be out here like that,
Yeah,
and that's gonna cause problems in any relationship because the daughter is out of control.
yeah,
Won't no man be able to come in there and control that in this surrounding chaos, because she's probably always worried about the daughter and where she is and if she gonna go to jail or if something bad will happen to her. So I mean,
yeah.
it just is what it
At this
is.
point, all we could do is pray. Pray for the little girl and the mama, and pray for them other 3 little girls that, because now they got 2 examples of streetwalkers. The mama can say she a sugar baby all she want to, but I'm sorry, y'all. That's my phone.
I was going to say, I thought that was me again. I'm like, these technical difficulties ain't working out tonight.
Yeah, that's my phone. I accidentally touched the game thing. And
Oh,
if
yeah, nigga. Oh
Is
my.
that like a sheet shaking ringtone, or what's that ringtone? Like when
no,
That's
somebody got to say.
that's the it's time to go ringtone. We
yeah,
gotta
that's what it
go.
is.
We gotta
There you
go.
go.
Well, thank you everybody that joined our live, and those that's gonna rewatch it. I gotta go in and spell the word right. Um, please, 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 please please get those likes up, comment, and share,
Share and
please, and please
subscribe.
subscribe
Like,
to our
subscribe.
channel. If you have any ideas of any content that you want us to talk about, please, 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 write it in the comments. We will, look into it.
We'll continue also to follow up on this story because I it was pretty sad, pretty cool,
Yeah,
but pretty
yeah,
sad. You know.
we'll continue to follow up on it
Yeah.
because I definitely want to see if the daughter is going to turn. I honestly think she probably gonna end up in the system, locked up or something, which is probably what's best for her right now to get her off the streets and
Yeah,
get
right
into
now, I just need to
school.
get off the street.
Yeah, yeah, to get her off the streets, get her into school or something, something constructive. Because she seems like she's a real bright, I mean, the little girl seems like she got a, you know, she's not no dummy, but she just using in the wrong way. But
Mm.
until next time, everybody, thanks again for, like I said, coming in on our live and supporting our channel.
Thank you, everyone.
We're
Good
still,
night. See you guys later.
Good
yeah,
night.
have a good one.
We
Good
love
night.
you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.